podcast. We're doing some research for this UFC 276 main event, and we're looking at Jared Cannonier's last fight, which he finished it, but and there was a different stylistic matchup because Derek Brunson got wrestling and some knockout power. His striking ain't the most technical, but he do got power. So
And his way of victory is going to have to be like striking.
with the striking, yeah, that's
so we're going to see how good his striking is.
yeah. It's like can he really hurt Izzy over the course of 25 minutes? So let's just check it out and see. Okay, so here he got to be worried about the takedown here, so he can't really just open up too much and go too crazy. Uh, Derek, he kind of swing wild. That's another thing. Derek is going, he swings wild, and Izzy going to be more calculated, more technical.
And we see that Jerry, like, he's a little tentative, but
Yeah.
it works out for him sometimes. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it does.
Yeah, and it helped him here towards the end of this fight because he was worried about that takedown.
And he definitely can't be tentative against Israel,
No.
man. That's a recipe
Because
for disaster.
it's too much speed, it's too much technical ability, too many angles. So let's just, to be honest, Jared looked a little tired here, and we in round 2. Now, I know it was some grappling and stuff going on, more grappling than he have to worry about against Israel, but at the same time...
But he was on his back, though. Derek was in full mount, right?
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. He won that first round.
Yeah.
But, I mean, still, this is going to be a 25-minute fight here, and you're going to be swinging and missing a whole lot, which is his own type of fatigue. You know what I mean? So he's doing good, man. He's defending the takedowns against a strong wrestler. So, I mean, I like that. That's good. He was able to break away. But let's just take a look and see. Let's just kind of see what he can do from here. Man, look, the thing is, Jared got his striking look good. But the thing is, it's slow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be real. Speed kills, man. I could just see.
But we also see the killer instinct, too, man. Like, he knows when to turn it up. He knows when to go for the finish.
Yeah, but his speed, like the speed advantages in Israel favor, man. And I could just see so many openings for Israel to pretty much do whatever he wants to. I think this fight almost comes down to, does Israel decide to finish him or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Jared, he's going to be calculated, but then he's going to be waiting for opportunities to go in and pretty much try to
But I don't think that opportunity going to come over the course of 25 minutes. I think I can see this fight going to the 5th round and then him just trying to throw everything in the kitchen sink, and it just don't,
Ooh.
I mean, hey, I like that, man. That was some speed right there. That was some speed. That was an unexpected high kick. I know Derek don't have the best fundamental defense, so it kind of opened up some doors that you ain't gonna really have with Israel. But
and I don't think the head kick would like work against Israel. Israel is 6'4".
No,
and Jared's like 5'10", 5'11".
Nah. Hey, good. I mean, he was fighting from the southpaw position right there. He had some good things. Again, I just feel like his punches are a little bit slow, especially compared to Israel. You know what I mean?
Maybe
like,
predictable too, right?
A little bit. Like, you can almost see the punch with his shoulder. Like, his shoulder almost telegraphs the punch. And
he's slow compared to Israel.
Basically.
That's what it is.
He ain't slow
relatively
overall,
to Israel.
But, yeah, that's perfect. So, I mean, hey, he got him down here, man, and the thing is, one thing about Jerry is you got to watch out for those elbows. Man, it ain't a lot of people that could just really finish you from a close distance with the elbows. Now, I can see if he can get Israel up against the cage some kind of way and maybe start clinching up and start. But the thing is, I just feel like Israel too crafty, basically. You know what I mean?
But Israel has this thing, like when he circles away and he have his hands down.
But that's a lot of times he's worried about takedowns.
Yeah.
You got to think about that, though. He ain't got to worry. Now, the thing is, I feel like Jared will try to wrestle at some point. But if you don't just have that background, it really might open you up to something happening to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Flying knee or something crazy.
And also, I think this pressure got to Derek Brunson, to be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But as far as looking with Jared,
Yeah.
Hey, he finishing him with the elbows, man. Hey.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get Israel in that position. I don't think Israel would fade under the pressure like that, man. Like he have to earn it. If he finished Israel, he had to earn it.
Yeah. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna have to be the perfect game plan.
And he'll have to hurt him, but then he'll have to hurt him again, and then he'll have to put him away.
Yeah.
And then
because I don't just see him knocking him out with one punch. I don't see him beating Israel down. Like, he would have to hurt him repeatedly. And we saw Kelvin Gastelum hurt him repeatedly, and he ended up coming on stronger at the end of that fight. Oh, I'm talking about the Israel and Kevin Gastelum fight.
Yeah, and Israel has a heart of a lion, man. So there's no no easy task.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be easy. And I mean, I don't just really see.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get the job done.
Jared winning.
Yeah, I don't see Jared would do it.
Yeah.